Hey there, it's Richard, and I have a question for you. Now, it's a pretty simple question, straightforward, nothing too complicated, but its answer might be. And the question is, who owns life? Let me give you some context. Now, since you are watching this video, I I think it's safe to assume that you're alive, right? But who owns life? Who owns your life? I mean, surely you do, but do you? Let's analyze the information and see if you do. Now, if you own, for example, during the time of slavery, white people owned black people. They could beat them, they could sell them, they could kill them, and no one was allowed to do anything because white people owned black people. But let's talk about you now. You say you own your life. But if you try to commit suicide, you decide that life is too hard, or you don't feel like living anymore. So you decide to end your life. Now, if you are successful, obviously you won't be here to answer any questions. But if you fail, you can be charged with attempted murder. But here's the next thing. If you are, you know, if you can't do the job yourself and you hire someone and you give them in writing that you want them to kill you, if they kill you, they can be charged with murder. In fact, if they try to kill you and you don't die, you can also be charged with attempted murder, as well as they can be. So, do you really own your life? But here's the other thing, though. On the other hand, if you become ill, right? If you become ill to the point where you are in a coma or something, and you're on life support. Now, you say to your husband or to your wife, whichever the case may be, that hey, you're dying and it's time to pull the plug, or should we continue preserve life? Now, say you're about to divorce your wife, but that's a private conversation. No one knows that, but she knows. And she knows that if you survive, you might just divorce her, taking everything. Or he knows that divorcing and take everything, or whatever the case may be. So a divorce, and you don't want that. You want everything for yourself, or the spouse want everything for themselves. They can decide to pull the plug to relieve you of your life, and they are allowed to do that, right? Now, hospitals have also gotten themselves in trouble because some patients can have what is called a do not resuscitate order. They can sign that, meaning that if their heart stop beating, or the hospital is not supposed to bring them back, supposed to allow them to die. An hospital who have brought back people with patients with that have been sued by those now alive patients. So obviously you have the right to relieve yourself of life in some case, but not in other cases. So maybe I said, okay, well, I don't own my life, but surely I own my body. Well, that's not actually the case. That's not actually the case, because I kid you not. When you die, your body, no one owns you. They give your body to your family as out of courtesy. But let's say, for example, like me, you want your body shot out of space and orbit in the earth. Now, you might have that in your will. You might have prepared, put aside the money to do it, and have everything set. The funeral home can say, "Hey, I don't want to do that. That's not what we want. We want to bury this person here. We don't want to do all the madness that you want to do with your body, right?" So you see, they can stop your family from carrying out your will. So really, your body doesn't belong to you. So your life doesn't really belong to you. Your body doesn't really belong to you. No. But how about the state? Maybe it belongs to the state. Maybe that's why they get to tell you what you can and can't do with it. I mean, in my opinion, because if the state deems that you are too dangerous alive, or whatever the case may be, they can choose to execute you, to end your life, right? But you can't choose to end your life. So other persons can decide that your life needs to be ended. But you can't decide that your life needs to be ended. Right? So I mean that's just trippy. So they can choose to end your life, you can't choose to end your life. And here's the thing with life. Once it's ended, nobody can say, "Hey, shit, we killed the wrong person. So let's give him back the person who should have died life and everything." It doesn't work like that. So once you're dead, you're dead. Which leads me to another subject. Abortion. No. What is life? No. We don't really know what life is. Anyone who tells you that they know what life is, and then I don't mean what living is, what life is. No one knows what it is. But we know its characteristic, breathing, reproducing, whatever, all of those good stuff. All those things that are doing all those things mean that you're alive, right? So, a baby, a fetus, 2 days old, according to science, say that fetus is self-sustaining in that it regulates itself. It regulates itself after 2 days. In Jamaica, abortion is illegal. So a mother is not authorized to end her unborn child's life, right? No. Some people think that she should be able to end it if if it threatens her life, right? Or if in the case of incest or rape. But here's the thing: life. What is the value of life, right? What is the value of life? Because that's the next thing in thinking about who owns your life. Let's say, for example, you have one person. Say you, you're no, there are 7 guys coming to kill you, right? And these guys are ruthless killers. They're not going to stop until you're dead. No, there are 7 guys. Once you're dead, they're not going to do anything. They don't want you there, right? No. Police come. Here's the decision that the police makes. The police decide to take all 7 of them alive, all 7 guys alive. so to preserve your life, your one life. So that's just weird because um might dictate that you should allow them to kill you year one, so get rid of your one life, and then we get 7 lives, right? But ethics says that we should kill the 7 of them, so you can live, and that's just weird. But it goes back to the question: who owns life? What can for example, in some country, even living, not just life itself, but living, like in North Korea, you have to serve X amount of years in the military. So your life isn't really your life, right? And it's something that's subjected to you from you were born. Alright, think about this. You have a birth certificate. I don't have a birth certificate. I have a certificate of birth. I'm saying, what's the difference? Well, if it was my birth certificate, if I destroyed it, that would be it, right? But that certificate, that if it's destroyed by accident, I can go and get another copy, which means that's not my birth certificate. It's not mine. It's not really mine. It's about me, but it's not really mine, right? No, I want you to know I'm not suicidal or anything. I'm not trying to kill anyone or anything. It's just a question I have. And if anyone knows the answer, legally, religiously, morally, or just what you think, let me know in the comments below. Who owns life? Yeah. Thank you.